And it's stable because all of our security structures, they work very well on make sure say when I go sleep, when I grab, I go about my normal business. I thank you very much.
For where the security chief talk, you don't know say the authority they talk with. He don't give you some big news today. Number one, younger issue will be resolved. Any Sierra Leonean for Allah, Alhamdulillah, we hear that day because this is one of the existent, you know, we're like a peaceful country, this is like a peaceful neighborhood. We're not in the business of having fights with our neighbors, but younger don't threaten that for years. All kinds of microaggression and issues. President Biodo take on a very systematic way for solve this problem, led by, you know, His Excellency, but you don't put in team, the security team, Mr. Langoba Kaili Denaya. If there's any technical question, we will call him up for come and support. But I'm not saying, boss, don't give you all the details. That's number one. Number two, you know, now officially. This year, lantern, in the interest of the peace of this country, every decision we will make as a government, the starting point, now whether lives and property will be protected, and whether we will make any decision we could lead to problem for the ordinary citizens. The man will make the determination on behalf of the security don't speak very clearly. And for the first time again, you see Trade will make the decision here in the dark. You know, say forever lantern no go dey. You see quite a few of the fugitives there we don't swear say then they will cause chaos for we all. They will lead to, you know, they will take action, they will destabilize. We see some of them, they hide among we. We go organize lantern and buy this and the security sector. We just they amplify within their judgment, okay? Organize lantern inside. Some of them will go inside that parade day and cause trouble. Everyone's life is precious to His Excellency President Julius Manabe. For the record, Minister, Kaneke crew, people in the Eastern, people in the Western, worldwide. But the states not get for do something just because people want. President Both way they take the first thing way for protect their lives, to keep this country safe. So at least we don't know the news, the headline. We're going to come out to questions. We'll come back there and we'll get the questions. And before that, we'll get with Sister Naya. Last week, some of Nigerian we have hotel in Alton Creek between Akambia. The Minister of Information and Civic Education, the host the Gambia Civic Day. Today we decide to, instead of we at the ministry come for can tell you waiting upon Akambia or waiting at the follow-up, one of the most powerful speakers that will come here will be joining me at the panel. We did 3 sessions. Session 1, we focused on the economy, we focused on energy, and we focused on fit salon. Session 2, we focused on emerging governance issues. And session number 3, we focused on human security. On the second session, governance issue, Ambassador Naya, take the mic, shake the place. People are online, they ask, "What is that woman's name? What's my name? What is that woman we talk?" She spoke with passion, conviction, knowledge, and clarity. So ask the ministry. We say, well, you don't talk in Gambia, come back in Aton, can't talk on behalf of the young people of Gambia. waiting the Civic Festival, the mean to now, the Civic Day, na Cambia. It be dated day 1, it be dated day 2. But Ambassador, waiting I want to focus on 2. Then get it that they call the so what. What you want next? First will be dated we see una tell you thank you, we bring government to people NS code. The people is so happy for the platform. We get about 13 government officials. Top AG, ministers, deputy minister, local government minister, everybody was there. And the people of Gambia asked plenty of questions. But I want to follow up on that because this is something we continue for doing. I want to let you spend, we did 7 minutes, we get timer. For let you spend some time, tell me first what you observe by the Civic Day, what it meant to you as a leader of the Gambia youth, and what you want next. You know the question we man they ask. And so what? What you more want from the government of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio as the young people of Gambia? The time starts now.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. And first of all, I want to say the entire people where they can be will be very much happy and proud where this event starts with we. Because normally there is so many issues, so many events, and so many things then where they happen in Sierra Leone, or where I can say it happen in Freetown, because we feel say every issue we concern in this country for be decentralized. So since Minister Thompson Fit say Gambia districts are the first districts where if we host the Civic Day, we'll be so very much happy and proud because we need a platform like that. We will say out things then where they disturb the districts and things that where we feel say we go say out so our government for make them look into constraints them what they happen with the women and the entire populace of Gambia district. Mr. Minister, you know during that day during their 2 days we get a lot of conversation. On the first day we get quiz, debates wherein with schools then send picking them for can represent the schools them, they debate and so we get a winner with some they win prizes, including computer where the Minister of Information and Innovation will say, oh, it doesn't fit say, then Piki don't do very good job that day for come out boldly for come take part by the quiz and the debate, so he decided to give them out 2 laptops to vote the winners then. And also we will get to stakeholders with paramount chiefs, traditional alliance, civil society, the youths, everybody be present just for make we can see and we can hear you what in governments they do. Because actually we almost in a salon, sometimes we can just hear you say, now these governments they do, but practically at district level, we know this year. So we'll be happy for Minister Initiative, for make it bring to we what's in the happen na this country, for make it bring on our doorstep. We are in, even with primary school picking them be present that day. So we'll be so happy and we'll be so proud, we'll be so anxious, forget the platform where we will say out some things then where they disturb me. And again, Mr. Minister, you say, what thing we look up to? Can be at districts, we get issues where we feel say we're not able to say I'm alone within we Gambia where they're able to solve the problem. So if we get platform where the Minister of Information himself and his team they go down to the level and say, oh, we need for talk to una, we need for tell una what did happen, and una need for tell we waiting the happen and make we find solution. And we be also recommend Mr. Minister, please tell His Excellency, say, we, the youth of Gambia District, we are not happy because we feel, say, some of the things that, like, for example, the issues of youth, they are not decentralized. We see how President Bio gets passion for empower young people, but it only happen a few districts, and not happen at we own districts. We get young people, we're capable for do something, but they not against that kind of, you know, what in our describe for saying. And we also get women, powerful women, educative women, where we say they able to represent this country at any level. But the women, the 30% quota, you know, reach win and can be at these things. We also be tell Honorable Minister, say, Priya, pass on that information to Minister, say, you know, reach me. And with the young people, we can get quota where they come na council. With money where they come na every council na this country for say, this social money are for young people, but you know they reach me. We also be tell Minister, say, Minister, this money where they come na council for young people, you know they reach them. We, when they represent the young people now with these things, we know the challenges them where we they go through. And after all, Minister will just come and give updates, say, His Excellency the President, if they do this, if they do this, but you know they reach the people. And we want to make it reach we. Now that make we the young people then. We ready for work with the President. When presidents choose Honorable Minister Siba, we want to see where information business don't they change. The least man at this country, even them picking the way we present that day, then go with information because now we local language we use. So all we minister now, when you young somebody, when you get any position at this country, it's capable and it deliver to a fingertip. So fellow Sierra-Leoneans, we be also say the MDS them, like 2 months ago, na hospital. If you go to Gambia government hospital, you don't see one medical doctor. We the youth man now we the tower, now we they cry out, we they go out to ministers the way we know say, then are there beside them. Anytime we hear they say, oh, minister they come here, we they wash hands for body and complain. If you go with patients in the hospital at some certain point, you see how even young girls, when activists them when they fight for women empowerment and stuff, we see how women and young girls they die. Patients they go in the hospital, they say, oh, this men do CS for making a pull the picking go. As they go inside the room, lights don't go. When people say, what kind of money they come at the council for all of those things? And we the young people, we get all of these informations then. So Mr. Minister, we want to make His Excellency with Papa no say can be at these streets. Things that were in lack, we put at arts, you know, which we, you know, decentralized, you know, which can be at these streets. Issues of women empowerment, 30%, you know, which we. The youth empowerment, you know, which we. And we want to make it rich we. Not to all our districts and no forget them. We are all Sierra Leoneans. And some of we belong past for that feel say they belong. Honorable Minister, and that day you be here, you were also some school beginning they make requests say the free quality education. Make President Bio thought and fit for put them inside the constitutional review because they scared say when President Bio time done, they're not going to get free education again. Then they also an issue where they come on. So Mr. Minister, you really for done increase for me time because I get a lot of issues from the side where I have done. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ambassador. Ambassador, I tell you now, it's me bring ambassador. Ambassador speaks with passion and clarity. He really appreciates the, you know, I can let for tell and say not to swear video. Yeah, I'll be so before President Bioka. Not so. They see government ministry. They take somebody we get. By the way, we go now Cambia the same message we give you consistently. I not call an aya for Kale can just talk seek government praise. It can for share challenges where the people of Cambia they face. That is our democracy. Problems in Dana Cambia where you say women, youths, they don't feel the way they're supposed to feel the issues. President Bio and President we want to let people they talk. You want to listen. Now that make the talk and Cambia every day across all the platforms there. We bring a come back and I today like our reports. Waiting Civic Day be mean. Today we will begin a leadership meeting. We talk about one of the big outcomes that I end with. The people they desire. For there we make permanent President Bio that vision for free school quality education. All the young people that we talk, the teacher that we talk, they say don't begin what you wanted. I tell you what we do debates like Cambia. The debate was among the different schools there. Number one thing President Bio glad for. Majority of the top people the way the school they pick first na girl picking them. With the feminists they will be glad for see that. Girl picking them and them in the day. Open competition, the quiz, the best performer, and the girl picking. We go to debates. Debates, open competition. I can be the question then, now the random question on technology and innovation, on census, on civic education. We ask them, no preparation in advance. We call you Yuka, we give you the debate topic, we tell them for debates. Then begin talk. We do quarterfinal, we go semi-final. After the semi-final, the two top contestants there. When they don't talk though, then of course they will turn to be human back, the finalists them. Then we give them the question, then when they don't know, we ask the public, the listening public, who that win? The winner and the democratic choice, overwhelming favorites. One lady where they attend, I think the school name Linda Koruman. Very impressive. By the way, I create the debate. We see I realize, but they want the way they tell us still, but it's English business. I like English. The one that will speak English, by the way, we never candidate one of the contestants. For like, where they talk English, now they don't say English. When the man not taught all thing I have, when he can say the thing Creole, he struggle for translate. So he must stick to English because the way he is, now inside English, yes, sir. So if you need for left and inside English for them, good and all. When we move now to the ultimate session, we will not go say, yeah, not like English, yeah, like Creole, and any man in weakness they expose. Because the young lady, they will sabi the subject matter. Whether you ask them for doing English or you do in Creole, in fact, in Creole, you do it better. So, this movement will don't start so say we go for cowards. By the way, we work on a new bill. Therefore, Skylaw will challenge this notion says Salon get only one official language when I English. We want to change that. We want to go parliament to talk Creole. We go cabinet to talk Creole. One report where they been do a few years ago say one parliamentary session I think at Cal been do or IGR. It says 70% of the parliamentarians throughout that particular year they not talk safe in a parliament. They don't talk safe. Some they talk safe. Now the main hall. Why? Who speak language with the parliamentarian, we the people who struggle for. Oh no, we're talking about what Sabi. No debates, jara jara. The language and the way you go for go buy in the markets. Now they use. If you go buy in a bow, na Creole, you go buy in a Kenema, na Creole, you go buy in a Makeni, na Creole. That's the language of the people. Like I collect for remind on back. Me, I get interested in politics from a very young age. I mean, I attended rally then from 1995, 96. The one day we know say that's true. We go and go listen to Abbas Bundu, that's a name, party headquarters in na Oluwafusa Bide. We get John Kaifa Smart, we come for campaign. One day, all them go come and they will move for go rally, will go for go campaign. They know one day speak English per campaign. Where you go for go ask people for the votes, they know one day speak English. All them go come and they speak English too, but where they go for go campaign, sir. Like Rio, alive. As you commodate, you reach parliament, you get power now. Switch to English. We give blue grammar. Something wrong with that equation. They know so. If you are campaigning in Creole, you for govern in Creole. You for make sure say the language you use for campaign is the language you use for communicate to the people. It's a very simple equation. Alright, Jama, it's not 3 o'clock now. They can't open for questions. Unfortunately, we don't wait still for we border the Minister of Labour. By the way, one of the issues we want to account for can address that the Koidu holding labor disputes, and he be willing and ready for come and call me just before again say he come, he confirm say he come, and no say he get some time. The person will say somebody text me say I think they will call him, His Excellency will call him for Siam, so maybe that's part of the reason why he don't come. I apologize to the people of Salone because one of the things that we are lack for doing at this press conference, I think this is now only the second time and this is now the 18, 19, this is the 19th month we don't do this. We know one day late, we know one day advertise a panel who will not deliver on that panel day. Now one day other time somebody not come, and they say they go out to go to press release, it turns out that he be wrong. Who they advertise, the panel who they advertise, and that panel will give 100% of the time. So today I have to apologize to the people of Salone that my colleague, Minister Radius Wageno will become, and Lucy Naman will also take NTR very seriously. So I apologize for that. But we get too big a leisure in there and we don't cover a wide range of issues. So don't take the next 30 minutes. I don't know if we get questions online. Zach? Will I get any questions online? No? Okay, good. I'll take, I'm not saying questions in kind, there might be from Koido audits. So lastly, the hands and go. The one that we want for ask questions. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay, so we go across this way. Starts with the back.
Robert Kabara, the watch. National Security Coordinator, sir. With respect to what you don't say, we'll take a critical look at what you don't talk about. The Sudan government, now the people that be elect the Sudan government legitimately. The Guinean government, by international law, now an legitimate government ends they abolish the country and now the rule by police. What the people like of bargaining with them tomorrow, a civilian government come, we will still be in trouble. Now, Mr. Coordinator, sir, what of we ask the International Court of Justice for jurisdicate in case the Guinean military government continue for, pardon me for the word, bastardize with people in Ayenga. Sir, pardon me, Mr. Honorable, the Chairman. I just want to ask a question for the lady waker from Gambia. Madam, sir, Madam, you chairperson, don't tell me suffering with the youth in Gambia on the rape. But would I consider as a the political choices that they make during the past election will be for advocate on our behalf. Whenever the youth is suffer, what we go say about them? The devil or the neglected ruler or the good experience the next time, you're going to make a better choice who to choose. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Main contribution. A woman and chairperson assembly, president of the main contribution is the president, when he become waiting over power, there become a time where he will random check the ministries, departments, and agencies that will expedite the process of ministers for the go on time, sign documents on time, and checks and balances contained between the ministries and the government or the president as a whole. But now it don't stop. And I beg the information minister, let convey that message again. Let it come back and begin to do that same thing again. There is impunctuality of ministries, the way ministers they know they go, health they know they go, departments the way they know they go on time. But then they pass 12 o'clock before they say that for today. And rather the APSM, the process of signing documents, especially when it involves the community or the people and the government.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Number 3.
Ibrahim Sarasisi, Voice of Salon Radio. Mr. Koka, you talk about security issues. Taking you back and we see protests be happening at Kono. We again for lead with the Israeli People's Party, some of the supporters there. We also see that Kenema, it happened also outside the school, and the Israeli police and the BDD. So now, what you don't put in place due to these political tensions where they arise between inter-parties elections there. And at the same time, you not think we security sector, we ever put things in place now, the checkpoints there, because people in the past planet, they need to check them. They happen to say, I go, then 2 days there, who pass now the checkpoint and not check set the motor car. Not think so they are things.
African State Choice FM. To the man, Mr. Kolka, when in charge of security. Sierra Leone, we don't take something like 6 to 7 years, we don't see lantern. What is BNTM? What is that?
Yeah, just to be clear, lantern. They don't ban lantern as alone. Way before Ebola.
Okay.
At that same day. So this is way before President Biokana.
Okay.
Somebody said, call me and ask the same question recently. I said, no, we don't start with this president.
Lantern don't cease for some years, Sierra Leone. Few weeks back, we get another media and different forums say lantern they come out this year, the 26th. Before this lantern they come out, we believe say una as a government and other departments and also don't discuss security matters within the dimensions of this.
Yeah, well, let we left the side meeting the law.
Within the dimensions that they were put in place for this lantern come out. Few days back again, or few weeks, we can't hear it. Back here, they say lantern already happened. Then today, we don't get it from your month as a security man. Say this lantern never happened because of some people are already in wrong. We not be think that before they release that information to the people.
Okay.
The name Mahmoud Salah from the Nature newspaper. My own question to go to the Minister of Information and Civic Education. Mr. Minister, contrary to what the government has been saying, access to electricity government speaker have been saying that 36%, but I checked online, we can see at 29. So the information the government did and waiting the online are two different. The cheating as the spokesperson for the government of Sierra Leone.
This question, yeah, Aleka, you know why? Because an opportunity for us to get a frank conversation about how you handle fake news and how you even reports. If you really run a whole newspaper, you know, one of the most distinguished journalists that really attend there on a weekly basis. If you can say government they give information, but you count as source to the government, you say I check online. You check online. Checking online is not a source. Anybody can write online. You can write online. This woman can write online. Me Peking can write online. So, you know, it's important. It's a very good question. But if you will say, I don't check online at this particular authoritative source, you provide that source data. But online, right now, as done, I can put something online now. Oh, you check, you go check. Somebody can just say where they go. So you cannot counter and tell me, say, waiting the government of Sierra Leone don't talk is fake, and your source is online. Your source cannot be so generic. They say that online. I want to have a debate. I want you to come with a credible source. Let the source self show me your source material. But if you just say, I check online, you have not given me any tools. You check on, wait, so we are having a public conversation now. Anybody can go check this. You they say on the record, I want to put the camera up. You they say online now. You they say publicly now for all the people of this country. Say you the quotes that the World Bank tell you, say, now ask, what was the date of the World Bank report? Now you for proof. Also, now you don't can tell me, say, what's in the government through the head of the sector, internationally respected Dr. Kande Koleyom Kela. Before that, well-respected Alaji Kajasisi. Before that, the entire sector, the government of Salone, you they say, waiting the government they report, you say na fake, it's fine. But your source cannot be some inexact I check online. So I want to get it. I just use as an example for say, challenge us, but at least have an authority to challenge us. When you check online, get the source specific. Maybe you see some side right, they say about 29%. What's important? Check the dates of that source. Maybe the 29% was 2 years ago. Maybe it was 1 year ago. Maybe by the time at that time, so all land will help we follow with a conversation with the public could benefit from. Yeah? But what I want to say is, we as a government, we stand by what they say in terms of, again, no exact figure no day. Normally, there's a percentage. They say about 33 to 36% in terms of coverage. Because it go up and down based on certain variables, including rain and things like that. Connectivity to the grid and all that thing. So all those are factors that we would stand by. But now we come to the NS court, now you get the majority of the question there. We don't do all the 5, we'll pick it. Right. So now we come to is somebody say political violence. Oh, first he say you negotiate with Guinea. Guinea not a democracy. He say that means say if Guinea the world for hold on to the world when not to democracy, and if you don't inform International Court of Justice on this issue. The second one about political about this matter, but then you get again random checks with checkpoints there. You talk about political protests. You see which in the happen. Then the lantern, I guess, it make a presumption, say the announcement, because people conclude, say, therefore, lantern they be, but there was no official announcement by the government of Salone, say, hey, lantern they come. Now maybe we don't care now if we can clarify. But you said we'll add about that as well before we come to the public. And then I think the last one I don't already start for this. Go ahead, sir.
The first one is getting an illegitimate government because they don't vote for them. I agree. Now, I be start for talk. I say they get documents where the committee na give it count, we shall self count. The issue of the younger. Yes, another government ending now. But then you get authentic documents in. We can speak to the facts. All right? For instance, our foreign masters then, they sign treaties there. And then treaties and they look at. All right? But SI Command, they sign one communique. Partisan Kabasef camp, they sign one communique. But they are no longer there today. But then document they look at them, but they will come to the facts of the matter on which side really Jaeger fall, which side the Makura River fall. So that's one. I don't think it really gets people do with it. Whether because even if the government left go, then go other government did it. Then fact say when is the document, then they never go by. Never go by any other thing else. Because it is written, it is there. Yeah. Moving to the protest, Makenima, Kono, you see, I've been stuck for saying, Sierra Leone is a law country. Anybody who want to do protest, you get for right to the general police. If they call you for an interview, a structured interview, you must sit down and discuss it. You don't want to do protest, yes. Which route you don't want to pass? Now, we know how many? Now, which close are they wear? All of these things will be done, the T's and dot the T's and the I's and the cross the T's. So if I agree, so then they give them the clearance for the protest. So the issue of Kono, there was protest, I agree. But after that protest, you don't be hearing of any problem, no political cause posing. Yes, the political parties said the right to the IG for protest too. They have the right to the IG for protest. Even for holding meetings, the right to the IG. When you say they get gathering, you have a right to the IG for giving clearance for that gathering meeting. Alright? So if people don't get a right for protest, but then it has to be structured as long as the thing way they do, you really cause problem for the other person. When you write to you sign to us, you sign say yes, then I don't see you don't get any problem. The political parties say when they do the thing and did it, like for instance Kenima, the police investigated. Because the thing will happen, that's one, I mean, I would say the other political parties are intra, but you get people there, what take the law in their own hand. Now lawlessness. And because of lawlessness, the police apprehend so many people there, even as I'm talking now, they tried it in a court. As a sector, we don't encourage lawlessness. Currently, there's an investigation going on. And maybe if they go to the police press conference, most times on Tuesdays, they get them. You go get the police to give update on some of the investigations they want to do and the one they want to arrest. And what they do with them so far. All right. So when you talk about the checkpoints, you see, you not go know now. And what you don't do, you don't employ technology in terms of checkpoints. There are cameras all over. Maybe in town here, as I'm talking. No, frankly, There are cameras all over. Yes. All right? The thing that happened at my the job that happened at my that happened at checkpoint, the policeman and say well, they're afraid. And they won't be there now. Because there are cameras now where they depict them. Digital. So because of that issue of that criminal business, it is less. You could be lucky. So when I cross checkpoint, they don't search you. Or they don't search you with car. Because the police can use discretion at times. Can use discretion at times. But that can even be one of them. Alright? The issue of banter. You say if the people that don't come out, they talk say we get lantern, but then we don't come talk say lantern not again. I don't think say anybody we don't announce it we get lantern parade. No. No. Tourism not ever say so.
I think I have for you.
Tourism not ever say so.
Tourism
Maybe
one year.
now one of them misrepresent what the tourism they do.
Yeah.
As an institution, they have a right to plan.
And call meeting.
Yes, they have a right to plan.
And the letter leaking about it.
Exactly. But they don't tell us say they get lantern. Alright?
And so the job for announce that.
Then they talk again. The reason why we say they would let lantern this year, now for all safety there. About all safety. The country is stable now. When I say this, everywhere in this country is stable, peaceful, and one thing this way. So let me not invite other things again. We still get people on the run. We don't get it. So when people there, some people in the harbor and the houses there. The public, they do very well in most cases because they give information when they need to arrest some people. I thank the public very much for that. And I will encourage the public for me to continue for giving information about some of the fugitives will still not commit it. Because if you hide them, you don't know what will happen. So I will thank the public very much for that effort what they do. So the issue of lantern, let me let them now. Maybe next year we'll talk about that.
All right, sir. Well, Ambassador, welcome to you. The question is, Gambia, I think the question around voting patterns and the people of Gambia aggregate vote for is say if una believe say the people again they deliver and represent una interest and whether una don't use this opportunity for learn some lessons about that. I would like to answer that because second perspective I want to share. Go ahead.
And thank you very much for that question because you know Gambia and districts where I can say and before now we get 6 MPs apart from appointments where they come out from His Excellency. We get 6 MPs and other councillors. So we only fortunate for get 2 because of I know how the voting system go. And even those 2s, they're not able to give young people them job. And the selection process, the man asks if we believe in them. When I not say this PR system, it gets advantage and gets a disadvantage. So like some of those things I don't have to say them because of some personal things. But we don't believe saying that them people they do. Not all MPs them they give job. Also, they don't even give you jobs. So I'm sure that question is down. And the second man be the strive for say the MDAs them they need monitoring. Majority of them feel say because they work at this level, they just they give 20 or 30% to their job. Some are not they go work say past 12. Some are even just go check. Nurses are the ministries over there, they are just like some of them. They are just like I can say like they take and say come on I go now districts. So sometimes we even give them tough time like not full say we can you make any kind of way. Go back they give you any kind of way. do. So that is it. So if government is saying resources at this level, I am sure they will send people and when they monitor those resources, see how things they go. If not, if things go wrong, everybody will say that the government and not them will be blame. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Just to say that government in delivery not based on voting patterns. We get duty to every district across this country, irrespective of how we vote, because the election is different from the governance. I think it's still an important question about governance issues, or when it comes to that. And I think the board also asked about this question of truancy and lateness. Me, as Minister of Information, I can tell you, say again, one of the things we are proud of is timeliness, in not just this event, but everything that we do. But I want to say to the citizens of Salone, not to just minister that if you want them go work on time. Plenty people where they work, they can work on time. Across the civil service, across some of the technical people there, across some of the political appointees, plenty man we take out for working in the internet. So man they can work elect, he go elect. And they in the business of asking for everybody all the time. Half of the time, so man they can work. It's a very terrible thing about the culture of this country. We all need for change. And one that can ask me, said, are you good day they pay you? We don't clean in a work. We are public servants. I know I never understand that because me sometimes because I come out of a family, my mama a teacher, my papa a teacher. My mama, if they live Olwaf, they live Eastern, in a head teacher, na cathedral, na Trinity, na Central School, na in they keep the key. My mama teach for 40 years, one day late. One day late is 6 7 man work today, not possible. 40 years from Eastern, the week 5 o'clock, first locker, and so they raise me. Personally, for 10 years, can't go work. Let me first exam for work. My papa teach as well for over 20 years before he joined the public service. So tell me that upbringing will get. But you're absolutely spot on. We need a culture shift in this country, but not to just minister level. Across the public service, people need to take that sense of duty. All right, we don't run out of time. We'll get any desperate questions. Okay, we'll take one last round. Quick. This round is a sharp round. We'll go so number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Quickly, and then we're done. Start.
Right for the citizen newspaper. Mr. Kolka, we would expect for a rundown about how secure we border be, because a couple of months back, we know of what happened to Guinea, the sacked Guinea ambassador would have been fined, so substance suspected to be cocaine. How secure we border be for letting the grand happen, common in this country, and up till now, we don't even know whether not true or not true. And also, Minister have promised this morning 98.1 saying we will go down about the suspected Dutch individual where he reside. So I'm going to light and thank you.
Number 2.
Resulting in a report for Sarah Calibla. Mr. Koka, 2 quick questions. The very first one, therefore, deal with the Sierra Leone police. Over the years, we only see people under the organized riot and other acting the way that they happen. And most of the time, they can take very proactive measures rather than try to calm the situation. You can find out, say, when they can reach and then the situation can aggravate. So, again, the question for ask, say, waiting to happen at the police training manual, is it that they need to teach them for calm situation, where they can make something, the way they can go scatter riot, at the end of the day, the more they can scatter, go pull properties them. That's the first one. The second question is, we have the Sierra Leone police, in most cases, where they can go settle issues them of disputes, riot, outside people like together. You find out, say, the situation, instead of the calm, the type of determine a very calm manner.
It's the way the police can intervene and then they escalate potential protesting. You see, waiting the police manual say, like training problem, what you think so you're responsible for Good.
Then the second question is, over the years, especially last year, we get Boko activities, the Boko festivals that will happen. And most of the festivals are more successful, including the Civic Fest we'll get. You not think, say, if the police try to do more and try to get more securities them on board, it go better rather than cancelling the whole lot and whether they bring joy and happiness to the salon people then.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Minister of Information, we dey get who want say the Prince of Wales one match with Lion and his country. How to is it, sir?
Alright, the last question, no one. Just one cent, please, of police to me. Jamala, check, now, man, left and give me one, I will deal with it. Right. Now wait, when I hear this question. Yes, use the mic, please.
Yeah. The night patrol security, then the one the way they checkpoints making today by 11 to 12, they can only out their duty. Because most of the time, I don't be a victim way in the body. They can call for, if you don't get ID card in the body, you don't get elements in the body, and the only way they will release you now is this and I don't be a victim to.
What are you waiting there?
So I want to know the duty that they place.
Okay, NS code. Let me wrap up this one. How secure we border, especially considering the incident the last time when they promised to investigate. The Guinea they alleged say the most carrying commander gets cocaine, so the border still talk about how secure we border on that issue of the alleged. Any updates concerning the Jos Lila Kaz issue from the security sector? And also now the investigator talk on 98.1 today say if updates the security chief go there and mention say the AG they in touch with the Dutch counterpart saying they discuss the study the file. If you get any updates for add to that, sir. This issue of escalating riots where police they intervene. If you get any comments on that. Question say we don't see many successful festivals, music and all that. Why that same process with the police to approach for making this festival be successful, not go apply to Lantern if the police do their work. And then the next one, they say night patrol. Then they get in this process for arrest people so that they will rob grease at the end. Their comments on that.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. I begin with the first one. We say how safe the border. Our border is very safe. It's so safe. I think when I begin to talk, I talk about the measures that we don't put in place. Now the Salaba end, take on to the Cambia end, right down onto the Balamura end, and then Gendema onto Kwenu. All of these places we don't put measures in place. You know they take one isolated incident and generalize that. That's one thing. I think we say when analysts then for the able for understand. You know they take one isolated incident, they generalize that for saying because this don't happen, therefore our border is not safe. If our border is not safe, like people in the country, they sleep. They don't go able to sleep. But as I'm talking, look at it, come here. I'm just ready to sleep very well. So everything is going very well. The business is going there very well. Yeah? So I assure you say our border is very safe. The issue what happened when involved the ambassador talked about is under investigation. And not long, they will get back to you, to the public, on that investigation they did. Coming to the other suspects we are talking about, like the minister just don't say. Sierra Leone, not a law country, it's a sovereign country. The Attorney General is in charge of the law of this country. Now the guide. Quite besides, there is an investigation ongoing, and there is discussions ongoing between the AG and the country. Also, that's ongoing. Until that is done, maybe after that, then we will be able to get back to the public and make sure you understand clearly which is the process. Some of these things are process. Not process. So you never officially wait until the process is completed, then you get back to the public. If you way it comes to investigation, anything that can do with investigation, it has to go through a lot of things. Now, somebody will talk about the training, the SLP, see why they don't the Civic, they get program, they go through they don't go through other activities then. Why they don't go through the lantern? You know, let's be very sincere and honest to ourselves. The thing you are talking about and the lantern, these are two different things. Two different things completely. Maybe the issue of lantern, some people that maybe don't see lantern it, or how lantern they come out. Because if you know how lantern they come out, you're not going to be able to compare to the other things there. We get security there, we provide security there. But that particular one, we don't say no, we put it on hold for now until next year. The issue of providing more security, we recruit more. We get more security. We want to recruit more security. Then we're available for provide what is going to provide for this country are stable so that we can go sleep fine and go about our normal business. So when I talk about the checkpoint, he said, when you reach that checkpoint and next, they hold on, they grease in palm. But we don't get evidence of that. We don't get evidence of that. Anything where they talk, you must provide evidence of that. The thing where you talk, so you don't get evidence. Now talk, please I can talk and say, I do something. Now allege. So there is no evidence. So Mr. Minister, that particular one, the evidence not needed.
Well, I just say, thank you, sir. I just say very clearly that they are against the law of this country. We get a zero tolerance for all forms of corruption. And it's very important, as the security chief said, if you get that kind of allegation, they come with a strong evidence. I will assure you, say, the government of Salon will take it seriously. The final question about Prince of Wales. You know, hey God. And say, big mots no say, Master Paul. This school year will take it small because the chief minister and school landed. But the way they don't make gaga on social media, they've been threatening, we say that they bring lion. The own AI, then the lion. Now artificial intelligence lion. Now you get. With the big then say you are then fake reports already put on social media. This country now we don't do with fake news. We will go better school, the Albert Academy.
That's good, yeah. Good boy.
We will go to school where we get outstanding public servants there. Where they keep the integrity intact. We don't they lie to the people. The Albert Academy. I will ask please of us, many copy from me. Good example of how to behave, you know, how you do this. We campus school celebration. But kidding aside, one of the most interesting things about this country, really,